Welcome to Old Boney Mountain Hot Sauce Grotto's Tasting Notes, where every Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock we talk about great hot sauces from around the world. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chanda. We're with Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids, where we are investing in the future of local youth who are striving to overcome hardships and become inspired adults. So we're here for it, the international hot sauce community, and for our cause.
And stay tuned at the end of this episode. You can find out how you can get your hot sauce on Tasting Notes.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Grab bag.
Been another week.
So,
By the way, Chanda picks up the grab bag there. I want to shout out Newbury Park High School Panthers 59-49 win on Friday night.
they started off.
All right, I'll pick it. Oh, sorry,
It's okay.
it's heavy.
I just worked
Oh,
out.
we got a Wicked Provisions,
Tired.
Wicked Original.
Ooh, all right.
They got a great lineup. Oh, Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce Original.
Dirty Birds was a winner year one.
Yeah, many
Well,
years.
multiple years,
And
but I try to trace back
actually
to, like,
this
the
year-
OG, you know.
This year too. I mean,
Yeah.
they won with the Ghost, I think. Different one. Oh, Tarantula Hill Barbecue.
Sweet. Ooh, I just used that in chili recently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder.
added it for like a sweet component. It was really good.
Hab sauce, machismo Reaper.
Oops.
Oop.
It was a grab bag. I'm kidding.
I'll put it back. Well, the dogs.
I worked out today. I'm sorry. I'm bored, tired now.
All right, so
Okay.
you want to put them in order, or you want me to?
I'll take a
I
Take
think
a
I
whack
could
at
do
it.
this one
yeah.
just by the look.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw here.
Yeah,
I don't know which Dirty Bird that is,
that's
but
the original. You're right.
does that seem
It sure
is
does.
that how you would do it?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Okay.
All right, yeah, no, I definitely do it that way.
Cool.
All right, let's take a look at them.
All right. All right, the Hab sauce. They had some really cool artwork. I think we've talked about this before. But they had some of the final contenders for
Yeah, absolutely, and you'll see what we mean when you look at the label. You got the Hab label, and if you go all the way around the label, you'll see some cool artwork. I know he has multiple artists he has for his sauce labels, but we'll talk about that a little bit later too. Wicked Provisions has a great label as well. I mean, we're pretty lucky. Actually, I should probably pour the sauce first, like I always do. All right, here's the Hab sauce. The Machismo Reaper.
Liz, what do you have? We have two other
We have two guest dogs today.
all right. He found a cap to a chair or something.
All right,
Little bandit.
There's Hab sauce, Machismo Reaper. And then we got Wicked Provisions, Wicked Original.
That sauce color is so cool. It kind of looks a little dark on camera, I think, but it has like that orangey red, kind of like orangey brownish red look to it.
Yeah. Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce Original. Tarantula Hill.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm cheating by knowing that I used that sauce. But no, we got hit by what they're calling the hurricane. Please
Oh,
tell me
that's
that was
right
on
off.
camera. The hurricane last weekend. And so even though it was still about 75 degrees out, maybe 80 degrees out, we said let's do some cornbread and chili. And
Thanks.
and so sometimes, even though we do have our just super solid classic Old Boney Mountain campfire chili, we like to go rogue and play with different kinds of, sweeter chili, savory chili. So I threw the Tarantula Hill barbecue sauce for my sweet component.
So yeah, and we'll talk about Tarantula Hill as well when we get into this. Here you go.
All right. Gonna be good as usual. Like we can't say that anymore. Okay. Let's have at it. All right, we are going to taste. What are we tasting with on this episode?
All right, well, we got some California avocado toast,
Perfect.
and we have the sausage.
Perfect. Okay. So
Where are we gonna start? Tarantula Hill Barbecue. Okay. Before she starts reading that a little bit, Tarantula Hill Brewery is the place where we had our hot summer night fundraising event this year. It was an amazing event, well attended, lots of good stuff there, and this is the company that helped us out with the fundraiser. They make some great hot sauces and barbecue sauces through Underwood Ranch, who is their co-packer, I
yeah,
would call
and
it.
they've actually previously been in the competition as well. I
And
think you're
Underwood Ranch, yeah, they've been in the competition. They've been at our events at the golf course, and so we appreciate Underwood Ranch as well as Tarantula Hill Brewing Company.
So this one is actually made, it's mild, but it's made with the Tarantula Hill IPA as well. So that's kind of a cool little twist on flavor. This one has red jalapeno peppers, IPA beer, brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, Worcestershire, and then a bunch of spices. I won't go through them all, but and this one they actually say on the back is considered mild. So we're off to a good start, I think.
Well, it looks good.
So, and the thing that I've learned about this particular bottle, by the way,
Smells good.
because I learned it the hard way through the Underwood sauces, and then I slowly figured it out. Barbecue sauce, you kind of have to give it like a little squeeze to the bottle, but that's also how you can attack yourself. This would be great, like pepper spray with their hot version. But with their hot sauces, it actually like pours out pretty nicely without even having to squeeze it.
Yeah.
So, but just be careful.
Actually, it smells great. Has a great texture and tastes great. And
Super smooth.
you will get from this sauce a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
Although it says
For being mild, it does have that little kick to it.
I would still qualify it as mild.
Yeah.
Let's see what it tastes
I
like.
think they also didn't get enough credit for their label. I think their label looks pretty cool, and a bunch of their beer cans have really, really wild artwork too. So maybe we need to look a little closer at that next year.
Yeah, they actually made it through several rounds on the label contest for their mango hot sauce, which was a great sauce in and of itself. But the label made it through some rounds in the label competition. And
I just had that mango sauce, mango faux show, I think. That's another IPA that they have. I had that with a breakfast burrito the other day, and it was really good. It was a chorizo and bacon breakfast burrito.
yeah, so this one is pretty good. It's got a good bite to I not just pretty good, it's real good. But it's got a
it's your preference.
Totally, and that's why I say not just pretty good, it's real good. And the one reason why to me it's real good is I like a spice in the sauce. So when you say it's a mild sauce, it doesn't really do it justice. A mild sauce, as in a lot of barbecue sauces have no heat.
Yeah.
This one has some heat. So if you're somebody who really likes barbecue sauce with a little bit of heat, this is good for the family. Well, it might be a little over.
The way I compare it, we have a dear friend who pepper flakes are like just regular black pepper is hot for her. So if you're that person, I would say this is going to be too hot for you. But if
we got some more.
If say like I'd say it's between black pepper and jalapeno, like mild jalapeno, I like how smooth it is though, and it's sweet but not overly sweet, and you can taste that little hint from the beer of like that kind of barley hop almost.
And I just had a flash of Tarantula Hills food. They have a fantastic menu with some
Food
really
and beer
different
and
types of burritos and pizzas and things like that.
Sandwiches, tacos.
Yeah, this would be fantastic on all of it.
They have a barbecue chicken pizza, I think that actually would be that one, but
Yeah,
anyways, good
Oh,
stuff.
really good.
Yeah.
Way to go, Tarantula.
Yeah. That's
What's next?
fun little surprise to grab today. All right, so Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird sweat sauce.
Yeah, so we got jalapeno pepper mash, sugar, garlic, liquid amino, which amino, if you don't know what that is, it's like an alternative to soy sauce. If you're a health nut, you may or may not know that soy is not the best thing for you. And so switching to an amino like coconut amino, or liquid amino could be a better option. Cider vinegar, honey, sesame oil, and spices.
So I do know sweat sauce just from the past. And if I look up on the shelf, let's see, 2019, they won with this one, the original. In 2020, they won with the original. 2021, they won with their ghost sauce. Let's see, 2022, not up there. 2023, they won with their ghost sauce.
I'm just gonna eat
I
it.
believe. Yes, ghost. So these guys are big supporters of the Foundation for Kids. They make a great sauce. We've had a couple years when we did the virtual events where we asked people to put in some videos, and they made some fantastically funny videos. And I don't know that they're online. Well, I don't know.
Oh.
I think I'm transferring them over to Hot Sauce Grotto at some point, so you can see all the videos from some of the hot sauce makers of the past. But they made just a fantastic video, and
really funny, entertaining. Their sauce is so distinct too. It's got like a savory, spicy umami to it, and you can smell it, and it smells exactly like it tastes. That would be like that little bit of that aminos, that kind of soy flavor, but it's supported by like a savory spice.
Obviously fantastic on fish, on sushi, on
I do it on chicken, like grilled chicken.
Even pork and stuff too, you know. See how it is on avocado toast.
Delicious. And for me, I'm not really a big like soy sauce or teriyaki sauce person, but there's so much more to that sauce than just like soy.
Yeah,
there's just so much more flavor to it, so it's really cool and different.
It's a really unique flavor for a hot sauce. The aminos definitely give it that tinge of that soy kind of flavor, which makes it great on all kinds of fish and rice and different things like that. The texture is a really smooth texture. The heat is medium, I'd say medium to hot.
Yeah.
In there. And so if you're really looking for something that can light up your tongue a little bit, be really fantastic on all fish tacos and fish type foods, this is the one.
Yeah.
All right.
Great stuff. We love it. All right, so on to the Wicked Provisions hot sauce. Are these guys from Boston? Because I feel wicked.
No, I don't think they are.
Okay.
But that's a good question.
They're Texas.
Yeah.
All right. Long way from Boston. Okay, so we've got Fresno chilies, white wine vinegar, water, garlic, chile de árbol, smoked paprika, liquid smoke, tamari soy sauce, and then mesquite smoke flavor, distilled vinegar, sugar, salt, garlic. I think I'm reading a parentheses right now. Yeah, my bad. And spices.
You know what? As I recall,
Fresno. This might be a little more than the Dirty Bird. No,
I don't know,
okay.
but I do recall a guy named Adam Yauch, I think is his name. He's the guy who produces these, and he's got he's got a bunch of different sauces, and they fared very well in the 23 competition.
Oh yeah, because all of his like logos kind of are are slightly varied, right?
Yeah. But he had a garlic one that that really did well,
Mhm.
and I think he had actually a couple in the finals, which it's very difficult to get in the finals at a hot summer night competition because there's so many sauces, in these categories. So
Right when you go to pour it, especially because we have the fan on, you get just like the total smell of that, like you smell the pepper and you smell the garlic and you smell the vinegar just right out the gate.
I didn't hear you read the ingredients. Can you do it again? I was talking or thinking or something.
Fresno chilies, white wine vinegar, water, garlic, chile de árbol, smoked paprika, liquid smoke. And then mesquite smoke, distilled vinegar, sugar, salt, garlic, onion, spices. See, I did that
Nice.
parentheses again. I think it's missing one.
Real smooth sauce. It is a little milder than sweat sauce, I think.
I thought so, but
Did it hit ya?
wait a second. Yeah, it has a delayed heat. I like it though. It's
I like it. I
tangy.
can't wait to get it on this.
Yeah, I love the tanginess.
avocado
I think it
toast.
even says it's like a Louisiana style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very tangy.
yeah. Perfect all-purpose red table sauce. Louisiana style sauce made from Fresno and Arbol chilies. Add to gumbo, wings, pizza. Good on everything. Gumbo.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that delayed heat.
Mm-hmm.
I love
But
it
it's
though.
not overpowering.
No.
Like I said, everybody has a table sauce. This is a good table sauce.
Mm-hmm.
To go to like for breakfast or whatever. I could picture this in a diner where they probably run out of it all the time because it'd be that
Yeah.
go-to.
There's something like I've talked about it before. Well, I'll go through my seasons of what I'm drawn to. 1 year it'll be the verde, 1 year it'll be the chipotle, whatever. But
Yeah.
one sauce that will always just like I will never say no to would be just the garlic vinegar tangy, but you need the flavors around that. But I love that, like where your mouth is just watering.
I actually grabbed the bacon garlic Reaper hot sauce that they have out of our little stash because I liked it so much. I think it had several kinds of garlic in it.
Mm-hmm.
It had bacon, it had, all kinds of, I think Reapers and probably a hint of smoke, liquid smoke, kind of like what he does with this.
Yeah.
But that one was fantastic. So was this. I'm thinking that the other one was probably a little bit hotter. Either it was in the hot or extra hot.
Okay. I was gonna say for these two, I feel like they'd be in the same division, but it's just different the way that the heat hits you.
Yeah. I think it's more of a medium heat.
Yeah.
And it does hit you differently. This one is more up front.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit later.
Yep.
This one lingers, I think, longer.
Yeah. So maybe it would have a smidge of an edge in terms of the lineup.
But fantastic sauces.
Yeah.
I'm really glad Wicked Provisions entered this last year.
Yeah.
It was their first time and they did extremely well with all the sauces. 2023.
A great sauce. All right.
Now we are getting lucky because we know that each sauce has its own individual flavor for each individual person.
Yeah.
And we've promised to be as straightforward as possible with our feelings about these sauces. And they continue to be good.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes judging so hard too, because even just looking at these three sauces right out the, just from today's episode, these were all in the competition last year. And how do you grade them against each other? Like we were just saying with these two.
Yeah, these two went
They're
head
both
to
so
head.
good.
Yeah.
And then it kind of can lean towards when you're judging that flavor, that's where it is what speaks more to you as an individual judge.
Right.
And that's where these little guys just edge each other out. And it's so hard because you're like, your sauce is amazing. Somebody else thought this flavor profile was more for them, or you just don't know.
And they're so good with different things. We just said, this one with the soy kind of flavoring, fish and everything. This one more of a table go to for eggs in the morning and tacos and tostados. And it's just like or you might favor garlic one morning versus you know, a soy sauce or whatever, you know.
Well, you know, and
So-
there's somewhere where I'll, you know, go through all, oh, this one looks good today, you know, and I'll try it with something that I haven't tried it with before.
Yeah.
And it just blows my mind. It's like the first time trying the sauce, you know?
Yeah.
And that happened with Creative Fire Kiln Kitchens,
Scotch bonnet or the other one that you were talking about. You're talking about one the other day.
I know, I think it was that one.
No, it
was
wasn't
like,
because it was a different one, because I was thinking
That's
Scotch
right.
bonnet.
yeah, but I was just like, oh my gosh, how have I not? And now we're getting low on it, so I gotta go order more. But you know, so it's just like every once in a while you'll break something out of the fridge and you're just
Yeah,
going for it. So
Yeah.
that's what's so cool about trying these on here, is because we're eating them with food. We have more of a reference that we don't get when we're judging. And it's just so cool to be like, oh, I'm gonna eat that with every street taco from here on out.
Yeah,
Or with
right.
you know, pepperoni pizza cannot be without this now. Or
guys, we have a crazy world here because, you know, after these events, we have all of these hot sauces, and it's like, it's just, we're so fortunate.
Yeah.
And we can be selective, and we get to pick out 4 a week and talk about them and taste them. And then all of a sudden we're putting them in our shelf and, you know, in the cabinet where all the hot sauces are. So
gotta get paid somehow.
that's right.
No.
Okay.
All right. So Hob sauce, Mashimo Reaper. Oops, I said that wrong.
Chismo, I think.
Machismo Reaper.
Like macho, I think. Chismo.
Machismo.
Like you got to be tough to be able to eat this. I don't know.
It could be. Okay, I don't know either.
Well,
All right, so this one we've got. First of all, I'd like to, you know how sauces will say like shake before opening, or
Yeah.
like, you know, natural disbursement, whatever. This one says shake to activate. I just think that's so cool. I've never seen that.
I'll activate that sucker.
Yeah. All right. So this one is red serrano peppers, pineapple, red wine vinegar, peaches, tangerine juice, garlic, Carolina Reaper mash, soy sauce, ginger, lemon, lime juice, water, brown sugar, celery salt, and then a few other spices at the end. Lemongrass, basil, and yuzu. Wow. This is going to be amazing.
So Scott, it's kind of sounds like it's got everything in there but the kitchen sink.
It's got a lot of those more tropical fruits.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see what that does with the Reaper and the soy sauce
Yeah.
combination.
I'm sure that was in the fruit category. I can't remember
Oh,
the heat
yeah.
level.
Well, if it has a little Reaper in it, but it starts with the Fresno, right?
Look at this cool label. Isn't that the best? I mean, so we had a label competition with all the sauces. If you enter Hot Summer Night, your sauce label is automatically entered in the competition. Hab sauce had more, I guess, more labels that made it farther than anybody else by far. And it was kind of like in the top 32, top 16, top 8, a lot of times Hab sauce was going against themselves in the head-to-heads and knocking each other out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So you know, it was what a great label competition. And Hab was really recognized as being one of the best labels in the world. So
Curious to get your take on the heat.
all righty, let me try it. First I'll get a little.
I love the flavor combination. I think it's
That's
very
great aroma.
Yeah, it's
Kind of fruity
yeah.
aroma. Yes. I wonder what that is. What
I get like that pineapple and the peach,
definitely pineapple.
but then something kind of anchors it, so it's not just sweet.
And it was, yeah, and then it starts to climb and build.
Yeah.
You can taste the heat kind of coming on a little bit.
I took a first bite and I go, did we put this out of order?
I did too.
And then
I'm gonna put it
now
on
it's building.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I just dumped a bunch on the spoon, put another one on the bite. I love the way the Creeper Reaper, man. Reaper, I don't know if it's growing on me or if we've just had a lot of sauces lately that know how to work it into a sauce right.
For me, the Reaper by itself is really
It's like bitter.
difficult.
Yeah.
For me. But once you start roasting them or smoking them or whatever, to me, it kind of offsets that pungency and adds to the flavor and the heat. I think we have it in the right order,
Yeah,
actually, but
I know.
I do think that's hot, not extra hot.
Yeah, it will. The thing that would be hard with this sauce is in the hot category is you'd have to allow it to break open.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have to like really recognize the heat for what it is.
That's what we try to do with all the judges. We try to make sure that they take their time. You know, the judges will get a cup like this with a number on it, and there'll be, say, 40 on the Lazy Susan right in the middle of the table, and they'll have their score sheets. And we say, do not go on to the next taste until you've fully experienced the one that you just tried, and then try to cleanse your palate so that you're ready for the next one without being tainted by the last one.
Yep.
So these competitions, they can take all day.
They take, yeah, there's
for one
especially
division.
especially when you start getting into like the upper heat levels, because you know, some of these peppers just hit you at a different point.
Yeah, and we do it right. We don't do it with 3 judges. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying that if you want to get the consensus of a whole bunch of different palates together to decide what the best sauces are, the more judges, the better. And so we've limited it pretty much to about 12 to 16 judges each tasting, each judging. And sometimes we'll have 17 or 18, but we had 12 minimum on all of our divisions this year.
Yeah, I think if it's feeding in like a newer judge to our competition, then we've seen a couple more than, you know, the 12 to 15. But
yeah, and then at the end we'll take the sauces with the numbers, we'll match them up with the, let's see, some numbers are probably
I just
took them off.
Yeah.
Okay, so
sorry.
we'll match it with the number, and then we'll print it out later on for the judges so that they can go down the list and buy the ones that they thought were the best.
Yeah.
So
wow, yeah. That was, so I really liked this one. It was different. It wouldn't be something that I would grab like out the, like, if you told me about it, I probably would say like, fruit, Reaper, I don't know. But when you're force fed it, you're like, I don't know why I was delaying on this.
Yeah.
This is like,
well, this guy is ultra talented, Hab Sauce David from Oregon.
yeah, and, my point is, don't knock it till you try it, because these are the things that surprise you.
And my other point is that some great sauce makers typically have it down with most of their sauces.
Yeah.
Relative to having a good sauce with it might have a different flavor because of the fruit or pepper. But this guy's mean. He actually won world's greatest hot sauce in, let's see, People's Choice World's Greatest. What year was that? I think it was 2020.
Well, he did
2020.
well, okay.
I'm thinking it, and that was with the spicy sweet soy sauce.
Oh yeah, that was a big year.
Which is similar to Dirty Birds, but different. So
I'm like, where is it now?
it's up top, yeah, right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big year
Carve
for
it down,
this.
just show. Can you reach? He just worked out. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. That was a big year for the soy sauce too. Like, you know, there's just different years where we're seeing a lot of a particular style of sauce, and that was like year of the soy sauce, you know.
Yeah, so all of you know what I do with the sauces. You send in 2 bottles for the competition. One bottle gets opened up and tasted at the judging. The other bottle is set aside, so if you win, I keep you, put you up on my shelf. Then I take the rest of them and we put them in silent auction. We put them at the this year Wild Oaks Country Music Festival, available for people to purchase for a donation to the foundation. And then we take the rest of them and we give them to For the Troops and another troop organization. There's 2 of them that it goes out to the troops. So we use it all wisely, I think.
Yeah.
And we get the biggest bang for our buck from your sauces when you send in 2. So we also use them for the label contest and other things. And
yeah, we maximize is what we're saying.
nothing goes unused. And then we take the ones that are open and we have them in the grab bag.
Yes,
So the closed ones we
and then we eat
disperse,
them.
the grab bag ones we do this, and people always kind of ask, what do you do? Do you refrigerate them?
Yes.
You know, sorry.
Depends. You don't. I mean, I think I just found like a perfect fridge shelf for it. But you don't, right?
I don't actually. I won't recommend this to anybody just because there are some sauces that have to be refrigerated.
Yeah.
A lot of them have to be refrigerated. They don't last long, but most of them will last outside of the fridge. You know, so
He hasn't died yet. No.
All right.
So awesome. Well, this was another great day, as usual.
It certainly was,
So,
and we have a few events coming up that we want to show you. So I'll share the screen and you guys can see what's going on here. And this is really kind of special. Before I share the screen, I want to let you know that we've actually, Shauna and we put together a book called Climbers Challenge. She did the illustrations, I did the writing, and I stole a lot from the Holy Bible. But anyways, I'll share the screen with you and you can see what's going on. We have, first of all, the Hot Sauce Grotto tasting notes. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe so that, someday when we get enough, we could actually maybe make some money for the foundation off of it. If you like the episode, then Venmo at Old Boney and rate the episode $1 to $10 based on what you liked.
Then we don't have to wait on YouTube to pay us.
That's right. Don't hold your breath on that one. I mean, someday we might hit 100, and we need what, I think 4,000 hours.
Yeah,
something like that. But.
So let's start from the end and work our way back. January 1st, 2024 is how you can get your sauce into tasting notes by entering our 2024 Old Boney Mountain Hot Summer Night International Hot Sauce Competition.
That's right.
Far away, but it always sneaks up.
And we're making it really easy for you. OldBoneyMountain.org is a cool website where you can go and you'll see what's going on in the banners that are right on the front of the screen. So right now we just have, I think, our hot sauce sales. We're gonna add the Climbers Challenge and the Chili's Winter's Eve. So Climbers Challenge.
Wait, no, we're going backwards.
I know.
January.
Okay, January. We're going backwards. January 1st is Hot Summer Night.
All right. So
What's
next
that?
further out will be our Chili Winter's Eve Get to Know the Foundation. That is an event that we started up last year, and it'll be on November 28th, 2023 from 6 to 8:30 p.m. As we get closer, we'll talk more about it. But if you're close by and you want to come check it out and learn more about Old Boney Mountain Foundation for kids, it's just a really relaxed, just mellow, fun evening where we talk a little bit about the foundation and just get together and
have some good food.
Yeah. So, and then you can talk.
Okay. So right now, actually, as soon as we get it up on the website, which could be today or tomorrow, is our book is actually coming out. It's called Climbers Challenge, the mountain and the climber and all that. But it's really a 30-day devotional for youth. It's kind of like built to the kids. It's any kid. It's not underprivileged kids. It's
right.
really any kid who wants to develop good habits and ultimately learn the secret to living an inspired life. And the secret's in there, I promise you.
Yep.
And it could be just kids or even adults.
Yeah, we did a lot of trial and error on a bunch of board members, friends, family, and couple kids, couple adults, and they were like, "I'd do this."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, you just did," and
well, they say it's more like age 9 to 90 and not just youth.
Yeah, and it's one of those books where when you complete it, you can do it again. You don't have to just say, all right, that's good and done, let's go.
Yeah. You
can reapply it over and over again just to rebuild those habits and those disciplines and help unlock future disciplines that you want to feed into your life. And
yeah, it is truly a challenge if a kid can get through this book and actually do the day-to-day devotional. It's a great accomplishment, and they'll see some great results. And how they live their life and how they impact others.
Yep, so that's all coming up, and keep checking out our social media and our website for more details on that, but we're really excited to finally roll that out.
That's right. So until next week, we thank you for joining us, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.